Well, what's today? Friday. So we hit 17 weeks on Wednesday, and I'm getting stronger and better every single day. So I'm excited. We got the best medical staff here, and should be back in no time.
Mark said he reached out to you after DeAndre fell through on his commitment, and he said you were all in. What went into that decision?
There was no decision. I came to Dallas with one intention, and that's to win. And I'm excited about it. With DeAndre, without DeAndre, I know that this organization is a championship organization. The year they won it, they knocked us out. So I want a ring. I want jewelry. I want hardware, and I feel like we can do that here.
What was the first thought when you heard that DeAndre was waffling or backing out?
I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it at first. I thought it was just rumors. How everything goes throughout free agency and social media now. I didn't believe that what I was seeing and what I was hearing. And I talked to Chandler during that time. I talked to obviously Mark during that time, and it was real. But if he doesn't want to be here, he doesn't want to be here. And we want people that want to be here and people that believe in what can happen here and what we're going to work towards to have happen here.
How much did you talk with him during that stretch? How much did you talk with him over the course of the early free agency period?
Quite a bit. Quite a bit. We were excited. We were excited to come here. We were excited to try to take this franchise back to where it belongs. And I got every indication that he was all in, but he had a change of heart, and that's on him. But my heart is here, and I'm excited to be here.
About the same for you. That communication maybe started to break down, maybe Monday-ish, maybe Tuesday.
Yeah. When did he make it? When did he decide not to?
Wednesday. I guess it was on Wednesday.
So yeah, probably Tuesday.
How do you see yourself fitting into this team? Everyone looks and says he's a 3-and-D guy, but also you can play out the post too.
I've never been one to allow someone to label me. I'll always continue to try to get better. I'm not a content type of person. For if they come up with the term 3-and-D and they want to fit me in that category, that's fine. But there's not a thing that I don't think that I can do on the court. And I'm excited for the opportunities. Talking to Coach Carlisle, and I'm obviously familiar with the system, having ran it in Portland. And talking to him just yesterday, there's opportunities that he sees at how I can help this team, and I'm excited for those opportunities.
Most guys who have just signed a max deal don't show up at Summer League minicamp. Is this a sign of what you're all about right here?
This is definitely what I'm about. And whatever rumors you guys hear about me being in the gym and not leaving and holding everybody accountable, that's 100% true. So I definitely wanted to be here for these guys. I wanted them to see me here and to know exactly what it is I'm about.
How beneficial is that since Terry Stotts ran pretty much the exact same offense that you're doing around here?
It's definitely going to make the transition a lot smoother. I'm one of those guys who can pick up on schemes, and I like to blame or credit Coach Crean for that. Blame him too. We had like 300 some sets when we were in college, so had to pick it up quickly. So the transition will be smooth, and obviously there'll be little tweaks, little differences, but I'm not worried about that at all.
Understanding you're not a GM, this isn't really your job per se, but you say you want to come here and win and win a ring. How much more difficult did that job become now that everything happened with DeAndre?
It was difficult regardless. Whether he was here or not, it was going to be difficult. The West is a monster, and I'm most excited about our division. It's got to be one of the most competitive, toughest divisions in all of sports. But it wasn't going to be easy regardless, and we don't want it to be easy. Any kind of competitor doesn't want it to be easy, but we know that we're confident. We know that we're going to do everything in our power to get to where we want to get to.
Is this kind of fitting with your career coming back from this injury since you came into the league as an undrafted guy and you kind of worked your way into now a max level contract?
I guess so. Nothing's ever been handed to me, and this max contract. I said this when I signed my deal in Portland, where people thought that it was outrageous. It wasn't going to change who I was, and it didn't. If anything, it made me hungrier, and this isn't going to change. This is going to do the same thing. It's just going to make me hungrier to not only prove worth the money and all. I'm not concerned with that. I just know that I can play this game, and I know that I can play it at a high level, and I know that I can help a team. And I'm excited because Dallas feels the same way.
You probably have to feel like you did, though, prove you were worth the money in Portland.
Well, I mean, that's always in the back of my mind. Of course, I want to prove everybody wrong, but you know, it's. I found out quickly it's impossible to prove everybody wrong because they're always going to find something else to nitpick at you about. So my mentality is to, you know, prove the people that believed in me right, and you know, that's my family, that's my support system back home. That's Dallas. You know, they believed in me, they signed me, they wanted me, they knew about my Achilles, but they say you're our guy.